This hold on.
And this you take?
Donc la fenêtre, troisième, quatrième, comme ça. Ah non. Donc la fenêtre, troisième. Yeah, so.
Yes. To speak? Yeah, this is the thing that each actually warrior, every person that is on the spiritual path is coming to sooner or later. He is facing the question of Tantra. What is Tantra? Why is it so mystical? Why is it one of those four paths that is so unknown actually, and everybody is making parallel with Kali, with dark, with killing people, with ascets, and with all those like dirty things, which yes, and with the tamastic energies. But this is only the symbolism as well. So this is like this, you know, like the worst creatures that are the sacred guards at the same time. Because if you are going to a real source, to the source of the like priceless universal knowledge, it is always guarded. One of the guards, and the name are Simargals. Those are the guards that take care of all of the people, not for them knowing more as they can know for a moment, as well as it is with Tantra. So until up to a certain moment of time, a person thinks that it is connected with all the bad and with all of he doesn't want to have connection with, and la la la. But the reality is that we cannot choose with what we have to or don't have to take connection with, because this is all the reflection of one, and we know it. And the time we know it, we also know that there is a necessity if you really want to understand something, to explore as much as you can, especially in the deep things, like especially the things that are already pointed very big and that you already know that they're like endless. And Tantra is just a very simple study of uniting like both in one, like the study about yin-yang actually, and about this energies, and about how a person can have this connection to energies anytime he wants in his life, and he can use them. And and Tantra is teaching you actually what the pleasure is, and how the pleasure can stay innocent, like innocent. Innocent forever, like but the purest and the deepest pleasure, which is innocent, and which is so powerful that it is actually like the only thing that the people, like the Kama Sutra is about this kind of innocent pleasure, which comes from the physical, inside of the spirit, and inside of the Atman. So Tantra is this way, the direct way to Atman. Atman, this universal absolute where like we are formless, and where everything is just like a golden Amrita lake, you know. Yes.
I have one question regarding this. They say like in Bhagavad Gita and all, it's like all about, you know, controlling your senses and controlling your sensual pressures. Only then you can
Yes.
go deeper into the actual truth.
Yes.
So as you said, like, you know, you are going like deeper into the physical pleasure.
Yes.
Then how it's actually getting connected?
This is very, you're also talking about brahmachari. This is actually this controlling of sensual pleasurements. It's one of the yama paths, yama 5 folds. And this very nice question, because the people are mixing it up. Like controlling the sensual pleasures doesn't mean stopping them at all, because you are the part of the world, you are the part of the human system, and you are playing a special role for a certain kind, for a certain number of animals and peoples around you, and you, like, that means that you're here for for the world, and sometimes like you're experiencing this world also. You're experiencing yourself, your body, through the body and through the like other people until a certain moment. When you understand that you don't need these kind of pleasures to make you satisfied, because you are satisfied already, and now all you are searching for is for the deeper connection with God. And the deeper connection, the deepest connection with God you can get through your reflection, through your, like if you're a man, through your female reflection, if you're a woman, through your male reflection. And when this meeting is appearing, the tantric meeting, you understand that like through this connection you can go inside of the Atman like together. And this is actually what is it about, because we are very like how we say, independent. Yes, we can handle with ourselves, we like to be alone, but there is always this question, who is this she or who is this he who will come outside of the forest, for example, and will just hold the hand and come, we go together. Yes, this is the thing, and this is also that every human being needs to understand that this is the point until like each warrior is going to meeting his reflection. And since that time, like there is no more this two, this is this one, and this is this tantric experience that is starting and like uniting this all. Yes. This is very important for our today's race, because which made me fear the most is the situation in Europe with the female and male relationship, with the understanding of like who is woman and who is man. And I've been raised up in Germany, in Hamburg, and I've had this observation of the real situation, and I was afraid. I was afraid because I already like saw this this future as they show in the movies, you know, about this, how the people are heartless and just like this. And I understood that I don't want to have like any relationship with the community like this, society like this. In Ukraine, in our part of the world, is a bit better, because they're like this, how we call this global economic system, is because of the Soviet Union was not so deep. We have this 70 years gap from Europe in the social forming. But still, I really think that the world should awaken and understand that we are made for each other, and if we are happy with our partner, we can be strong, we can inspire a lot of people around, we can raise up happy children, we can be example for our children what is a happy family that we never had, that we didn't have an opportunity to have because of the reality. Yes, and for me it was like the main thing when I've been raising up. I was saying that I want to do everything I need to do, everything, all I need to do to make my children rise up as happy children, because this is the most beautiful time of the life. And when the children really see the purity, see the love of the parents, see the blossoming garden, see the different other happy children from all over the world, they are playing together, and the families are having food together, and can you imagine how powerful these children are going to be and what they are going to make happen? And this all starts from the understanding of Tantra. So, and this is why people are asking why we need to go to the roots. Yes, but we only just follow the root, and only from there we can start, because there is the basic knowledge from which fundament all of the buildings can rise. But without this knowledge, it's all like a sand, and dust. But it's good that it's dust, because all the fake will disappear as dust at one moment. So this is a good news. Yes.
So Tantra is more about making a better material life?
No, Tantra is more about making a better relationship with your partner, find your partner, or to make everything inside ready to meet your partner, and to understand, because everyone has its own understanding of Tantra as well, and just to meditate on this, on this meaning and you will find like how is it for you, because this is just a key. And the key to what is this like certain thing of every person, as well as like this all like this symbol is also a key, but everyone has different like locks to open. So for somebody is using Tantra for material life and is very successful, because if you know how to work with energies, you can just burst out everything. And some people are gaining knowledge and coming back to the material system and using this knowledge in their own will, in their own need. This is also, they can do it because they know how is it working, and they also know how to work later with karma, how to like not to be innocent for this. This is like this kind of
how do you support this kind of activities, like playing with energy and getting whatever they want?
No, you don't. We're not supporting it at all, because we are staying where we are. Like we're talking the truth about. We are showing, and we are not asking for anything. I mean, we just want. We are asking for people to be. How would I say? It's. Yes, it's more about, you know, it's very hard to define this, because this is actually what has happened in the spiritual world and in India as well, with this question about a lot of gurus and about a lot of spiritual leaders that have, in the end, a lot of money and doing different things and are not as spiritual